Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of Suffolk's #1 YouTube channel. And the members, thank you very much for your continued support and thanks for joining the channel. Yes, it is Saturday, the 15th of February. Live, well, it was live when I'm talking, so it's live now, but it won't be live when you see it. It'll be a couple of minutes old. Anyway, yeah, Valentine's night. Thank you to everyone that tuned in last night to watch my Valentine's live. It was just chilled, relaxed. You know, we all don't have lovers and wives and husbands and girlfriends and fiancés and work wives and work husbands. We can just chill and relax and enjoy the day. My own opinion, Valentine's Day is overrated and pointless. Gone are the days when you were at school and someone slipped maybe a Valentine's card into your bag and you didn't know who it was from, and it had about fucking 60 poems. Roses red, violets are blue. You used to be nice, but now you're boo-hoo. I mean, just, it had all these poems on it, didn't it? You know, I remember them, all the different poems. Yeah. From a Secret Admirer. Yes, I did get Valentine's cards many years ago. Yeah. I got a virtual one this year. Yeah, a virtual one. I'm not being funny. A virtual Christmas card. A virtual one. They're okay. They're okay, aren't they? I mean, yeah. It means someone is thinking about you. They may think you're a twat, but at least they're thinking. Just remember that, yes. And my live stream last night, I couldn't believe it. It was brilliant. I had 50 new members join the channel last night, which is fantastic. So thank you for that. And I will have to put in more effort now, won't I? I'll have to put in more effort, yes. But it was great. And then last night, I'm going to be honest, what did I do last night? I did have a beer. I bought this cheap shit beer from my co-op because it didn't have any good beer. So I just bought shit beer. It was okay. And I sat and drank it. And I shouldn't have really done it the way I was doing it. But I had a call with Graham last night. Me and Graham spoke last night for 2 hours. We had a 2-hour chat. He was in the hospital bed. I was sitting in the kitchen having a beer. Yeah. It was nice. It was just a relaxed conversation. And I really enjoyed it. So yeah. Yeah. He's infection free. He is infection free, which is fantastic news. So yeah, he's probably watching my shitty video right now. And if you are, Graham, I apologise. But you know, let people know that you're a leader. You're the type of guy that a platoon commander, men would follow into battle because you have no fear, and that there is awesome. Anyway, yes. So what's happening? There was another live stream last night, actually. Another live stream with about 5... Don't shoot the messenger. I'm going to try and get it right. A YouTuber called Resting Dollface did a live stream last night, and she had on it Sue Smith, Roy Daly T, Michelle, RHR Jen, the Sidley twins, Resting Dollface. I hope I haven't left anyone out. If I have, I apologise, but I'm just trying to remember. Yeah. Group of women having a chat. It was a bit of a chinwag, everyone's, yeah. And they're all singing off the same song sheet, if you know what I mean. They all have the same sort of outlook towards things, which is an outlook of common sense. So if you haven't seen it, go and look at it. I've never spoken to Resting Dollface. Yeah, I've heard good things. That's all I can say, okay? Yeah, but it was, yeah. I didn't watch it all, clearly. But, you know, but good thing. Yes. Thanks for the messages. I did see it. I did see that Meghan Markle did upload photographs of her and her children making, and I didn't even know this was a thing. Her children were making Valentine's treats. Is that a thing? Didn't think it was. There's no point making Valentine's treats. I mean, listen. No man should ever criticise a woman, a female, a wife, in how they bring up their own children. It's not we should never criticise how someone brings up their children. It's their way of doing it. However, why didn't she just take the kids to Invictus with their dad? I mean, it doesn't make sense. And someone did point this out yesterday, and I agree with you. I think that if you want to win over the public, and you all educated me on this, why didn't Meghan wear the Invictus Games clothing brand? Invictus Games. I mean, rather than wear all the woolly hat, Invictus Games, jacket, Invictus Games, wear their brand to promote them, because it may help Invictus with sales to bring in profits or to bring in money. You know, yeah. So you have a point. So thanks for that, by the way. Yes. And I see that the UK Prime Minister has demanded that the President meet with him. I'm sure Donald Trump is shitting himself about our woke Prime Minister. I mean, quite strange, isn't it? Quite strange indeed. And by the way, there was an emotional statement made yesterday. An emotional statement. Jay-Z, the rapper. Listen, I don't know the truth. However, there's been loads of rumours flying around him on the internet for quite some time about him and Sean Diddy, same thing, Sean Diddy Combs. It was alleged that he raped a under 13-year-old person. It's now been proven, because that person that made the accusations, their attorney has dismissed the case. There was no grounds whatsoever, and I find that shameful. I find it shameful that people can make up, and I know this, I've had it firsthand. I find it shameful that people can just make shit up about you, and you get tormented and destroyed online when you're innocent. But all I will say to that is this: swings and roundabouts. Swings and roundabouts. Those that make up lies about people for their own self-gain do get it back tenfold. Anyway, yes. What else is happening? So that's happened. Oh, by the way, in the last 24 hours, did you know that ICE, which is the immigration guys in the US, ICE has rounded up hundreds of child rapists, murderers, drug traffickers, and people traffickers. They rounded them all up and deported them all. That is absolutely amazing. Did you know, and I wrote down the figures here, in Donald Trump's first week as president, 11,791 illegal, the worst illegals in the US were rounded up and sent away. 11,791 in his first week as president. That is a 157% increase in the whole of 2024 under Joe Biden. Then again, I think he was asleep. He was asleep at the wheel. I mean, honestly, if Joe Biden was a captain of Titanic, it wouldn't have left Southampton. It would have just sank straight away. It would have sank in a dock. Yeah. Right. Now, I've made it no secret that I do not like my Prime Minister. I've made it no secret I do not like the police in the UK. I think they're biased and corrupt. In my opinion, I'm allowed that until they take my thoughts away from me. But I'm also no fan of the UK's Attorney General, a guy called Hemer, or Hemmer, whatever you want to call him, because he used to be the lawyer of Gerry Adams. Now, it's alleged, and I have to use the word alleged, that Gerry Adams was the top commander in the Irish Republican Army, which were a terrorist unit for many years, which blew up cities and shopping centres and buildings and killed innocent people all over the United Kingdom. They did that in the name of freedom. So, Gerry Adams' lawyer is now the UK's Attorney General. And we know from recent that the Attorney General who oversees the law in the UK has made sure that the Special Air Service soldiers killed terrorists unlawfully, even though they just shot up a police and RUC station. Doesn't matter. So they've done it unlawfully. We also know that there's a possibility now of Gerry Adams receiving compensation because he was held internment. Remember internment? It was legal back then, but it's not legal today. But it was legal back then, but today it's not. Yeah, so anyway, there's that. It's now come to light that the Attorney General in the UK is under extreme scrutiny because the Attorney General, I mean, it just gets bad to worse. The Attorney General not only defended a 9/11 bomber, he tried to get him compensation and he tried to sue MI5. How can the Attorney General have a history of suing MI5 and trying to get compensation for a 9/11 bomber? That's the UK's Attorney General. Not only that, the Southport killer, the Southport evil killer, will not have his sentence increased because the Attorney General won't refer it. Honest to God. If the devil had a home, it would now be 10 Downing Street. Anyway, listen, thanks for all your support. Remember to keep leaving your reviews on Amazon. I do appreciate it and I do read them all. Have a wonderful day. If you haven't subscribed to Ava Gardner, why not? It's free. Take care, people, and stay safe.